What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. We've got a 3-game set at home against the Boston Red Sox. We have very similar records, so this should be a hard-fought series. Let's get into this here. We start off top of the second, no score, 1 out, nobody on. Wilyer Abreu at the plate for the Red Sox. He's hitting .255 on the season. He's got an 0-1 count against Alec Marsh. Wind up and the pitch. It's a shot into right center field. Can we get there? Yes, we can. 2 away now in the top of the second. We come back bottom half of the inning. Still no score. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in batting .265 on the season after a fairly solid ending to the live stream yesterday. Tanner Houck on the mound for the Red Sox. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour sinker, 91 on his splitter as well. First pitch from the right-hander. Right back to him. He throws to first. Easy play. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. That's unfortunate. Top of the third, 2 outs. And a runner on first for Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1 on the day. But the Royals are holding on to a 1-0 lead here. 0-1 pitch on the way from Alec Marsh. One right back up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. We're going to throw to third. Throw is on line, but not quite in time. Runners on second and third now in the top of the third for the Boston Red Sox. Okay, whatever. We come back. Bottom of the fourth. It's a 4-2 ball game. Boston out in front. Nobody out, nobody on. Tanner Houck still on the mound for Boston. First pitch from him this time around. And we foul away a cutter on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. Cutter on the outer third. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. Still a little bit out in front on the swing. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry. Swing and a miss at a sinker on the inside corner. And there's a 3-pitch strikeout. Getting tired of seeing those. Top of the fifth, still a 4-2 ball game. Sal Frelick at the dish for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .230 on the season. So not exactly where he wants to be on the season, I'm sure. 0-2 the count for him with the bases empty and 1 away. Alec Marsh throwing pitch number 66 of his outing. It's a little fly ball into shallow center. We'll get there in time for the second out in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. Still a 4-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. Tanner Houck still on the mound. 66th pitch of the outing for him in this one. And we chop one to third. It's another ground out. 6-3 put out will be the first out in the bottom of the sixth. And got nothing going on at the plate here. Red Sox do, though. They're up 7-2 now in the bottom of the eighth as I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Josh Winkowski now on the mound for the Red Sox. Got a runner on first and nobody out. Winkowski's got a 93-mile-an-hour cutter. 97 on the sinker as well. 90 on the circle change. 97 on the four-seamer. Only 87 on the slider. The first pitch is laced right past the first baseman, so we do get a base hit in this one. We now have runners on first and second with nobody out here in the home half of the eighth. Can't do anything with it, and we will send to the end of the game as the Red Sox are going to take the win in game number 1. Final score 7-2. Alec Marsh saddled with the loss. I went 1 for 4 on the day. My 82 hits on the season so far is good for second on the team. Only 3 RBIs in my career against the Red Sox, though. We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here in game number 2, Jarren Duran leading things off for the Red Sox. He's hitting .260 on the season, and he's number 3 in the left field all-star voting. He's got an 0-2 count here with Reese Olson towing the rubber for the Royals today. Here's the pitch. It's a shot into left center. And wow, we actually make the play. I didn't think we were going to get that one. Well, that's the first out of the game. We'll take it. Bottom half of the inning, it's a 2-1 lead for the Royals now. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in batting 5th in the order. Luis Castillo on the mound for the Red Sox. He has a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 97 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change, 88 on the slider. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Swing and a miss at a slider below the knees on the outside corner. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch. And we pop up a four-seamer in the top of the zone. And the catcher is there to make the play and foul ground down the first base side. And that will end the first inning. Whole bunch of nothing going on at the dish for me. Top of the third, we come back. Otto Lopez at the plate for the Red Sox. He's hitting .237 on the season. He's got a 2-2 count against Reese Olson. Still a 2-1 lead for the Royals. There's one out and nobody on. Reese Olson kicks and deals. It's a good shot into right center field. That will get over my head and roll all the way to the wall. Not a good time. He's going for 3. We're not going to get him because that throw is offline. Wow. Easy triple for Lopez there to start his day in Kansas City. We come back bottom of the fourth, 2-1 ball game. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a pop out. 1 for 5 on the series so far. Luis Castillo, of course, still on the mound. There's a hot shot, ground ball with eyes into left field. We have ourselves a hit in this one as well. That gives us runners on first and second with only 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. It's dynamic challenge time when we come back bottom of the sixth. We are tied at 2 runs apiece. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Runner on second, 2 away. And yeah, driving in the run, that's what we want to do here. Luis Castillo still on the mound for the Red Sox. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, got me with the slider, had me. Good swing timing. Couldn't make contact. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we pop up a sinker. It was on the inside corner. It gets down and foul ground down the right field line. And I'm saddled to an 0-2 count in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch from Castillo is a little low with the four-seamer. We take that for a ball. 1-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Make a mistake on the mound here. Well, that's not a mistake. Four-seamer below the knees again. Taken for ball 2. The 2-2 count is now in effect. Next pitch. Reaching for the slider away, and there you have it. There's a K to end the inning. Mr. Ander, runner on second. Not the way we wanted that to go at all. We come back to another dynamic challenge. Bottom of the ninth, 2-2 ball game. Nobody on, 1 away. And I'm standing in with a .265 batting average. Of course, walk-off homer would be great. That'll get me 5 tokens if I can pull it off. Easton Lugo now on the mound for the Red Sox, trying to keep them in the game. He hits 95 on his sinker, and that's the only quick pitch he's got. First pitch from him. Outside with a sinker. 1-0 the count. Come on, big guy. 1 good pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup just off the outside corner at the knees. And it's a 1-1 count. Third pitch from Lugo. Gets the call with the curveball on the outside corner. I thought that was going to tail a little further outside, and it did not. 1-2 the count. The next pitch. Cranked right to the shortstop. Oh, what can you do? You make good contact, can't get a base hit. Isn't that the story of things here in the road to the show? We come back to another dynamic challenge. Bottom of the 12th, Boston now leading 3-2. There's a runner on second, nobody out. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day, 2 for 8 on the series. And, I'm going for the double or better. Why the heck not? Tanner Scott is on the mound for the Red Sox now. This lefty hits 99 on the four-seamer, 91 on the slider, 90 on the circle change. First pitch from him, just off the outside corner with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Scott. Come on, big guy. Oh, we went fishing for the circle change off the outside corner. 1-1 the count. If that was a slider, man, that would have been a good hit. The 1-1 pitch from Scott. Oh, tied me up with the four-seamer on the inner third. 1-2 the count. I did not catch up to that pitch at all. And we foul away another four-seamer, this time in the top of the zone. 1-2 still the count. Looking at our fifth pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Oh, that's not it. Four-seamer low and inside. Evens up the count at 2-2. Come on, bud. One mistake on the mound is all I need. Oh, the mistake was mine. I swing at a four-seamer just up and away. And there's another K next to my name in this one. We will sim to the end of the game as Boston's going to take the win here. 3-2 the final score. That is most unfortunate for us, and we are going to move on into game number 3. Let's see if we can avoid the sweep at home, because, man, I did not see this coming at all. All right, top of the first here in game number 3, Jarren Duran at the plate for the Red Sox, leading off the game. He has got an 0-1 count here. Let's see what he can do with the pitch from Luis May. Oh, he drills one deep into center field. Will we have time to get there? Oh, we got time. Didn't have the placement quite right. Just past my glove. And it's a leadoff home run for Duran. Wow, 10th home run of the season for him. The Red Sox now holding a 1-0 lead. It's dynamic challenge time. In the bottom of the first, we're tied at 1 run apiece. I'm standing in, hitting .263 on the season. Runner on second, 2 away. And Joe Ryan's on the mound for the Red Sox today. I want to drive in a run, most definitely. Ryan throws 96 on his four-seamer, though. 95 on his sinker, 91 on the splitter. First pitch from him. Up the middle. Shortstop grabs it, throws to first. Not even a challenge there for them to get the out to end the inning. We're moving on to inning number 2, all tied up at 1 run apiece here in Kansas City. All right, bottom of the third. Kansas City now leading 2-1. There's 2 outs, nobody on. Joe Ryan still on the mound here for the Red Sox. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Four-seamer on the outer third, grounded to second, and it's a 4-3 put out this time around, and the third inning is now complete. Man, I have mastered grounding out in this game so far. Bottom of the fifth, 4-2 lead for the Red Sox. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with the bases loaded and 1 away. Let's get us a sac fly here if we can make it happen. Joe Ryan is still on the mound for Boston. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And I'm swinging at a four-seamer way above the zone on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer at 96 miles an hour. I was late on the swing. It looked like I was out in front of that based on the animation, but 0-2 pitch on the way from Ryan. And we foul away another four-seamer in the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-2 the count. Come on, bud. Next 2-strike pitch. It's going low and away with it. Low and inside, and I ground one to third. Throw to second, relay to first. In time, I ground into a double play. That is 3 straight ground outs for me in this one. I've grounded out to short, grounded out to second, and now grounded into a double play started by the third baseman. Man, I am just not doing good in this one. Cedane Rafaela at the plate here in the top of the 6th for Boston, though. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .279 on the season. He's got the bases empty and 2 away as he's standing in with an 0-1 count against Andrew Nardi. Wind up and the pitch here from Nardi. That's a fly ball into right center, or left center, sorry. We get there in time to make the play in the alley, and that's going to retire the side. At least my fielding is doing okay. Not great, but okay. Bottom of the 7th, Red Sox leading 6-2 now. Josh Winkowski now on the mound for them. There's 2 outs and a runner on first for me as I'm standing in 0 for 3. Winkowski hits 93 on his cutter, 97 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change, 97 on his four-seamer. First pitch, ripped down the third base line. That's a fair ball. I've managed to hit in all 3 games of the series now, so that's a perk. Finally managed to not ground out in this one. I don't know if it'll be too little too late, though. We come back top of the 9th, still a 6-2 ball game. Jarren Duran at the plate for the 4th time today. He is 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of home runs. He's driven in 4 so far, and he's hitting .260 on the season. Runner on first, nobody out for him. Ryan Walker on the mound for the Royals. He's throwing a 2-1 pitch to Duran. Let's see what we can do with this one. It's a good hit into left center. We're throwing to the relay, man. Lazy animation there. And there's now runners on the corners here in the top of the 9th for the Red Sox. Oh, wow, they got me at the plate here in the bottom of the 9th. 7-2 ball game, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Quinn Priester on the mound for the Red Sox, trying to close things out. Advance a runner, drive in a runner. I want to drive in the runner. Thank you much. Now, Priester does hit 95 on the sinker, 95 on his four-seamer as well, 90 on the circle change. First pitch from him. Low and inside with a 12-6 curve. That's an easy take for a ball. I think that's one of the first 1-0 counts I've seen in this series. Second pitch of the at-bat here. Outside with the sinker. It's a 2-0 count. I know I have not seen one of these in this series so far. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Priester. Oh, a sinker below the knees, and I swung on it anyway. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 2-1 the count instead of 3-0. Fourth pitch of the at-bat now. Come on, big guy. Ripped into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. 2-hit day at the plate for me. They send the windmill on the runner from second. He rounds third and scores. It is now a 7-3 ball game after an RBI single here in the bottom of the ninth, and the Royals are still alive, but we're also still trailing by 4. It's not looking good here. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Red Sox complete the sweep in Kansas City. 7-3 the final score there. That is a bummer. I went 2 for 5 in game number 3 to go 4 for 14 on the series. Not terrible at all, especially given my recent performances. And yeah, what can you do but smile and wave? We get swept at home. That's going to be the end of this series, thankfully. It's also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.